Hey. Welcome back to another episode of IBTE Sports Podcast. You got your boy Lawrence, Kenny, Finn, Nils on his unlimited PTO. So, he's above HR.
I got to call HR at this point. He must be rubbing feet, sucking toes, something to get that much PTO. I promise you. Must be nice.
How y'all feeling? How y'all living though? What's up?
Shit. Getting
this,
through.
Yeah.
Waiting for March Madness to start.
March Madness.
Holiday.
26 sleeps.
26 sleeps. But who's counting?
Or 26 wake ups.
Who's counting? Nah, listen, man. Life is good, man. Just been working on the brand. Always looking forward to the Wednesdays. It's a nice little outlet for us to kind of chop it up with each other, talk sports. We transitioned to the NBA part of things. It's been a lot of frustration from fans, especially after this weekend, All-Star weekend, man.
Oh, brother,
they're better off having.
I think it's like a lot more people are coming around to like put the microscope on the NBA and like, damn, they're like people that were battling me the past 2 years, and now like, this is something's got to change. So, how y'all feeling? How'd y'all feel about All-Star Weekend? Well, I kind of know how y'all feel, but
damn, he said fuck how I was doing. Damn.
I thought you answered.
I was waiting for Kenny to finish.
I thought he answered. I thought like as you were talking, you were saying that's what.
Damn, I know you don't like NBA season. Damn, good lord, fuck his entire script.
Well, if I didn't like NBA season, I would have just
put the show on hiatus.
Yeah. Shit, I would have went live on the IG.
Well, how you feel? My fault, bro. My fault.
Pretty good. Besides the weather kicking our ass the last week or so.
My goodness, man.
Yeah,
I don't know about you all over there. I heard it's crazy over in Utica. We're not. I feel like we're not as bad from what I'm
you
seeing.
Ain't got nothing on us, bro.
Yeah, like it's not like I see people can't even get out their driveways.
I go out and snow blow at 9 a.m. By 9:30, I got to go back out and do round 2.
That's crazy.
That's just not fun.
Yeah, but other than the weather, did a live stream for NBA All-Star Weekend. Raised some money for charity, so pretty good. I think me and John raised about like $100. So
nice.
Shout out to Jimmy V Foundation. If college basketball lovers, you guys know that foundation.
What did you do it through? What, Facebook?
Basically YouTube, because we're still trying to find those last 10 damn followers to go live on Facebook. Because 100 followers, you need to go live for apparently a reason.
On Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
So, talk about
it. Oh, I didn't even. I was about to say. I thought y'all already had it at that point.
I thought so too, but people.
What's in the mood? I'll invite a bunch of people to your stuff.
See, I might as well make 10 accounts at this point. Wait, no, the Filipino accounts that watched us last year. Me and Lawrence are in the Nuggets Celtics game.
Yo,
follow the account. Some of them gotta be family, right? Some of them gotta be family.
This street, y'all not even playing the game.
Yo, you know, point people about that we can't. What do you mean you can't? We mean we can't.
We physically can. We'll get copyrighted.
We'll literally get a strike on the page.
Right.
So, well, man, NBA All-Star Weekend. Holy shit! Where do we start?
Friday.
First of all, I just want to say, All-Star Weekend ain't been the same since they got rid of the Shooting Stars challenge. That's the first thing I had to throw.
One NBA, one legend, one WNBA.
He said, I'm gonna let them finish, but they shouldn't have got rid of that.
Yeah, that's another event we could have had that might have made things a little more interesting.
Right.
Yeah.
But okay, we can now.
When did that end? 2016, 2015?
I think 15.
Makes sense.
Is that Shooting Stars was the legends and the current?
Yeah, the legend, the current, and the WNBA player.
Yeah, that was definitely lit. They do the half. They do the half court.
Yeah, you gotta make a layup, elbow, free throw, 3-point.
Half court. Yeah. Fastest school record gets it. So yeah. But I mean Friday, going off of that. I mean, celebrity games. There's not much you could do about that. But the one thing that bothered me was when they did like the double score type of thing. There was like the orange light, that had on the court. Ken, I don't know if you saw it, but yeah, it just was hard to watch. I can only imagine how it felt for the celebrities trying to play through that orange. Can you remember Sin Cara?
Mm-hmm.
That the lighting he had every time he wrestled.
Mm-hmm.
It was that type of shit on the court for the celebrity game. I can only imagine that it was bad.
But like the court was like lit up.
Yeah, it was like lit up like an orange tint. Like
Yeah, I saw Dame Lillard's when he was shooting his threes. They had the court green or whatever.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's weird.
But hey, a WWE superstar made it to the court. Bailey, one of my sweethearts, so I'm happy regardless of the outcome.
I don't know what you could really like. It's always gonna come back to like, yo, we feel like it's effort too.
Yeah.
Like, are they gonna actually try? And then you got KD. KD just did an FU to everybody. Was like, okay, we won't in the All-Star weekend. That was his solution.
Yeah, but for Friday night, shout out Stefan Castle. Basically the Spurs showed the effort this weekend. Him and Wemby led the charge. He basically said, "Fuck you, I'm scoring every single point. I want our team to win." And I think Kenny mentioned it when he got drafted during the draft.
You go put his tape on from UConn.
Hello,
he was leading. He was leading on that team.
I mean, also did
other than Andre Jackson. But
I was gonna say, you said the Spurs were showing effort. They were showing so much effort that Chris Paul and Wemby tried to cheat on Saturday.
Yeah. High IQ play.
Yeah, like some people, like, to me that shows they were really trying. They tried to game the system. They asked, "Is this legal?" And they were told it is, and then we're told, "Never mind, no, it's not."
Yeah. Also, the G League for the Rising Stars Challenge, they first round. This is another year in a row that they've made the finals. So Team Mitch, I think that was the team they played. Yeah, if the NBA players will let the rookies, the young guys in the G League punk them like that, they might have to,
But also though, like they had Reed Shepherd on the team, who was the number 3 overall pick. So like, I mean,
yeah, he's bouncing on the roster back to G League.
Yeah, so I mean, like you look at some of those, it's like, yes, they're G Leaguers, but some of them, it's like they have NBA pedigree. Like, let's not.
Yeah, they couldn't call Isaiah Thomas. He's in the G League. Imagine if he popped up. It's some of the old guys. If the guy Andre Ingram, former Laker, who was in the G League, if he popped up, that would have been fun to see some of those guys in there. But obviously, young guys showcase, so understandable. I don't think there's too much to change for the Rising Stars. It's just a showcase for young guys, so I don't have too much complaints.
I think you leave that to how it was, like the rookies and the sophomores. Well, like that was a cool thing.
Right, because they actually did try to. This way, I think it's just they're trying to showcase more young players. So I'm cool with that. Like, it's not, So like Phil said, like you go back to the other way, cool. If you don't, I don't think anyone's going to complain about the Rising Stars.
Yeah, people are mostly claiming about Saturday night and Sunday night, anyways. So you didn't hear much on Friday.
Yeah, I just didn't understand as I'm watching it. It's just like, what are we doing?
Well, before we get into Sunday. Saturday, I got to address the dunk contest because obviously we know Mac McClung showed his ass off.
Again,
but like people want to say like, but Stefan Castle was phenomenal in the dunk contest. Like, and even like Buzelis and Andre Jackson, like they weren't bad because like they stunk. The nerves got to them. Like this was actually Mac McClung is just that much better than everybody else. Like that's what this boils down to.
Especially Andre, he got Dame and Giannis to take the light. He a starter in the NBA, but he got them two to take the light off of him.
Yeah. He practiced with actually bigger card than Nakia, Mr. McClung. So.
I don't think that like people who are trying to clown the dunk contest, like I think that's a bad argument to make for this year because I just think Mac was just that much better than the field. Like if Mac wasn't in it and you had Stefan Castle, like Mac made everybody else look small is what I think.
Yeah.
And as I say, the fact that he's there for the third time in a row, he's like, oh, this is like a highlight for me.
This is the only time I get to see NBA fans. I'm in.
Bro,
made 3 times.
He
made
jumped
3 times his
on his first dunk. The first dunk, he jumped over the car. Like what?
Bro, like, the middle of the car, Blake Griffin. The middle of the car.
Bro set the tone early. Said, let me show you how this done.
If you would have brought out the choir like Blake Griffin, that would have been even more fire.
He's made 3 times his career salary from the dunk contest too.
Yep.
So this is bread for me. Like
right.
But I have to go back to Osceola.
Like I said to you guys in the chat though, like that's what like I think having him in the dunk contest, I mean it's a good thing, but it's also a detriment because when someone dunks over a car in the first dunk, You're telling me that Andre Jackson and Buzelis weren't like, oh my god, like I can't compete with this anymore, and they were pressing. That's what happened. Yeah. Castle was the only one who kept his cool. Like Castle had one of the coolest dunks of all time, where the ball went through the hoop and he grabbed it and went through his legs. Like that was insane. But we're not talking about it today because Mac McClung did what Mac McClung did,
and he also did the Aaron Gordon dunk with the spinning.
Dude saved the last round dunk. He moved the last round dunk to the first one. Yeah, so it's like, oh my.
You're gonna have to with this guy like McClung. You have to pull out every single dunk has to be a 50, or else you lose against this guy. But I mean,
I feel like that's a good strategy though.
Oh, it is.
That's a good strategy. Because now you can get to the point where you're like, he does that, you're like, oh shit, well, I got to switch up my order of my dunks.
Yep.
And then the dunks that they had later, they probably pushed up.
Yep.
And then like
is that a damn Kia coming out of the stage?
And that's exactly what Vince Carter said. He's like, no, he goes, you got to come out of the gate with what you think is one of your best dunks, because if you make everybody else start to press early, you've won the contest. And that's exactly what happened. He made them all start to press super early, and the contest was over after he made his first dunk.
Yeah, but hey, who knows if John Morant, Levine, and Aaron Gordon will participate, because they got them going. And I think Aaron Gordon did an interview with Michelle Beater recently. He was talking like all my dunks were better than Vince Carter's, et cetera, talking all the shit. Which I mean, technically they were, but we gotta see him do it again.
You go back to that time, but the camcorders, that shit not flying. And DC was that dude. Like it didn't matter. It didn't matter what nobody was doing. That he was gonna probably be up there.
Oh, Nigel needs the link, by the way.
Oh,
I'm saying though.
What's up?
Vince Carter's dunks, they were great. Don't get me wrong.
Yep.
But I don't want to be prisoner of the moment. But like, if Vince Carter would have put his armpit in the rim, and then Mac McClung followed it up by jumping over the middle of a car, are we still talking about Vince Carter's dunks like that?
Nope. Higher degree of difficulty.
I'm just like, I'm not trying to diminish what the man did, because he was clearly.
Here come the Jordan fans. Do you know Vince Carter dunked over that guy White in the French Olympics?
But I'm just saying.
He said, "I'm just
like
saying."
We got to start having conversations that greatest dunker of all time thing.
I mean, yeah. There's updated dunks.
I was gonna say, I feel like that's gonna change though, you know.
Oh right, but
especially now, like these.
He dunked from half court. Oh, it's almost give me Giannis next year.
You got a guy like Castle that's like, what is he, 6'2"? But like he's super athletic.
Yeah.
Yo, that dunk, I was still mind blown. The dude made a layup. He caught the ball from underneath the rim, put it between his legs, and just
hang time.
Like what?
Whatever the UConn kid's eating.
Mac McClung, the double dunk. Like, what are we talking about?
I mean, hey.
The
only people that could probably compete. I mean, we've seen Levine and Aaron Gordon do type of dunks, but we don't know what John Morant has because he hasn't been in it. But
I think this is time right now. Just how they pulled together for the Olympics, they need to get into a group text. Like, yo, who's gonna be the one to do it? Like,
call Derek Jones.
We need the big names in there. I feel like I don't know. I feel like Adam Silver is gonna be like, yo, I need some help. Though. I need some help from somebody.
But it's because. Like, yes, the big names up, but like when Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine did it, like they weren't big names. Like, I mean, I knew who they were, you knew where they were, but they weren't like superstars. And even like Mac McClung, even this year, if Buzelis and Andre Jackson just made their dunks, this would have been a good dunk contest too. Facts. Like so, like,
and these are guys that are considered with Buzelis. He's on the Bulls, right? The guard. Yeah. And I feel like he's in a good spot to actually be able to blossom.
When now the Rose is gone, absolutely.
So like yes, obviously having superstars will be better for the sake of the superstars. But if you just get four dudes that are good, like again, this had the potential to be a good dunk contest. They couldn't land their dunks.
Lights too bright, scared of the moment, piss running down their legs. Not really a dunker. Stuff like that. But
they probably was reserves though. Like Adam Silver he was running out of I got an ankle injury that I'm lingering. I can't join this year.
Oh, just
maybe
like
next year. Maybe next year.
Saying, bro, Zion was the son that was promised. I was told for how long it was going to be his.
Yeah, he was a cover athlete of 2K on his first year in the league.
Any hold grudges. Two things.
I mean, hey.
for sure is the Cleveland Browns.
Oh yeah,
and Zion Williamson.
Bro, because when I'm right, I'm right. That's all
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah. Or eventually right.
Or eventually right.
But I was immediately
right.
right.
Listen, the film is there, man.
Very true.
The film is
there. Sean said he said it definitely would have been better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
John Morant, who was also in Zion's draft class, who checked the tape. I said he was going to be the best player coming out of the class.
Especially those guy like Gordon. He's like, I did it. What did he do? 2 years back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So it's like he did that. He won a championship. He's got injuries are piling up right now for him too. So he's like,
that's why I wonder too. Like because of the injury with him, like will he be the same if he does it? Like I don't know.
Because he's not the same. Like
that's what I'm saying.
So the championship run, like a lot of explosiveness is really not gone. But
exactly. Like if I'm him, do I come back and even want to do it? Because like, what if I come back and I don't look like half the person I was when I did it before?
I think he'll be okay as long as Dwayne Wade's not a judge. Yeah. Personally, if the guy from Miami is not in that seat, I'll be okay. I'll get my 50s. I'm gonna get 9.9 to 9.5s. Some way somehow.
Everyone was sick. We're like, just give them all 50s. We want them to keep going. Like, what are we doing?
Right.
And then I think Reggie Miller said there's gonna be
everybody looked at D Wade. You not dead ass.
Right?
Did you just do that?
And then Derrick Jones of Miami Heat 10.
Yeah, Derrick like I think Derrick Jones too would be a good one. He's a high flyer.
Yep. He gave Derrick Jones all 10s. I wonder why. Same team.
But Sean, Mac McClung might not do it anymore. He has said a couple times that this was his last one. Then they asked him after, and he's like, "We'll see if they'll have me, but I don't know if he's gonna keep."
He's gonna be like,
"What else can you keep doing?"
Right.
Well, you said 500K instead of 300K.
I'm not like Kenny. You a college basketball hoops guy, but like I'm not surprised he's doing this because this was his whole hoop mix.
Right.
When he was coming out of college, he was getting ready to go to Georgetown. He was crazy.
Right, like if you followed him, like you knew, like this was him.
Super bouncy. He was the.
I still stand by and as much as I think he's done a great job in the dunk contest and all that, I still stand by the fact that I don't get how you can be in the G League and be in the NBA dunk contest.
I said that year one.
Yeah.
What?
I said that year one as well.
Oh yeah, no, Phil, you and I were the only two that were 10 toes down. Like him winning, yes, he has deserved to win everyone that he won. I'm not taking that away from him, but don't you have to be in the NBA to participate?
I think he played like 5 NBA games total.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Yeah. Like, what are we doing?
He took like 60 dribbles total in an NBA game. There was his 5 games, and
it's funny though because the same people that are like,
you got him by the dribble.
I mean, hey, it's my season. I have to get the stats. It's provide now. I have to show up.
The same people that love that he does it are the same people that would have been disgusted if Bronny was a part of any part of the weekend.
Right.
But that's just what I don't get. Like, so like, I'm a very equal opportunity person. And I think both deserve it. Well, you see, they apparently asked Bron and Bronny to have a team, the skills challenge, and they both turned it down.
Yep.
Yeah, because I feel like they knew like it was gonna be
there would have been
amount of hate.
Yeah. Which in real that would have
saved this bullshit that was happening. You feel me?
Like, tell me that wouldn't have been an awesome moment for all. Like, that's what All-Star Weekend is about, though, if you ask me. Like, and yes, Bronny has gone between the G League and the NBA, and LeBron is LeBron. Like, so
we got Nigel. We might have joined Nigel, so we can get his 2
I mean, speaking of skills challenge, they should go back to the one.
Yo.
Yes.
What's good, fellas?
What's good?
What up, Nigel?
Turn your phone horizontal. Take the lock orientation off. Yeah, so it can feel it. Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
That's good.
Now we was just that's perfect. We was talking about
All-Star Saturday.
All-Star Saturday. Yo, Kenny, all I know is West Virginia.
Country roads. Take me home.
Back to back, the boys.
To a place.
I had to peek over. I saw the 3 wide open in the corner. Now, how you feel about the All-Star Weekend, though?
You can hear us?
I think.
Nigel, say anything if you think.
The All-Star Weekend.
I thought it was trash, man. From what I did see, I thought it was pretty weak.
What would you do different in the games or whatever?
I didn't like how they played it like 40 a few different times. I thought that was kind of ridiculous.
Also, the third damn.
I think going back East versus West would be best, and just pick a target score that's reasonable. Give a better
Kobe target score. Bring that back. We need it.
Hey, listen, man. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sick of the overseas propaganda they trying to push with these teams. Like, they not slick. Like, that shit wasn't a legitimate draft. Like, they just said OGs, rising stars.
Imagine if someone said that like the week before, Lawrence.
Imagine
if someone said that.
And the overseas guys had a few like they had Cat and stuff, but like
Dominican Republic.
They were replacements,
right?
But also it really wasn't like they didn't televise the draft. I think they just said that that those guys picked.
No, they televised the draft.
Just separated it. Oh, they did actually televise the draft?
They did it on one of the NBA TNT nights.
Well, regardless, I would guarantee that the NBA said this is the style we want. So here's how you guys are going to
play. Right. Exactly. I'm looking at it because I didn't know what the teams were until Phil put the screenshot. I said, "What is this?"
And if that's the case, just
they did Candace filthy.
Exactly. Like, if that's the case, Candace.
Well, she was going to get the winner regardless. So yeah,
they should. The Rising Stars should not be a part of Sunday night.
I agree.
No.
Because we're telling me that's okay that they played in the All-Star game and LaMelo Ball didn't.
That's you feel me? Like somebody said something about the all snub team. So anybody that was on the brink, they go to. Was that you, Phil?
Yes, it was.
Okay, that was you. All right, my fault.
Also, like, what if we just don't do it? How about that?
I'm saying if they keep that 14 thing.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know what was wrong with just doing a straight up 12-on-12. I mean, also, too, they could probably do 14-on-14 at this point because we had 12 people in the All-Star game when the NBA first existed, and there was, 14 teams? So, also, maybe now we should expand it a little bit.
Also, don't invite Anthony Edwards. Do a one-on-one tournament.
Let them battle it out one-on-one.
They not the pride.
Not doing.
Lawrence, did you see the interview? They had like 6-7 players already talking about it. Kyrie.
Yes, I hear you, but Phil, just like every year the day after the dunk contest, they all say we're gonna do the dunk contest, and then what happens? It comes.
You heard what Kyrie is with it. Kyrie is definitely with it.
Donovan Mitchell.
Of course, his first response is he said where there's fire, there's smoke. I said, oh man.
Well, but Kyrie would do it 100%, but he'd be playing against like Peyton Pritchard because KD ain't doing it.
Peyton Pritchard a bucket regardless, so he might get
it. Edwards ain't doing it. And Edwards didn't even play in this weak ass format. Don't want no parts All-Star weekend.
He said, "I'm focused on the chip. I'm not about to twist my ankle."
I mean, I could have thought about that versus Dallas last year, but I guess not. Just
and passes and shit. Like,
yo, Kenny, the Nimhards, they got the what's Nimhard off the Pacers?
Andrew.
Yeah,
he's got a brother at Gonzaga.
That's another one.
He's a dog.
Yeah, he just popped up on the them warming up.
I think he's the best.
I might have to check him out.
I think he's the best pure point guard in college, like just pure point guard.
Oh, it's always the younger one that's better.
I don't know if he's, but he might be. Andrew was tough at Gonzaga though. That's tough.
Yeah. How you feel about the Knipple Bowl and Duke? You like him?
Yeah, but I've liked Nimhard since he was at Creighton though. I don't know. He also won me a lot of money, so I'm a little biased.
Shout out Team
Creighton, bro. Listen. When the tournament pop out, Creighton. They find a way. They find a way, man.
Always.
I can't wait. I can't wait for the tournament.
I mean, also for All-Star Saturday, I mean the 3-point contest. Not so much you could do there. It was actually on fire last year. Everyone was scoring 20s. Everyone didn't make their first round shots in the first round this year. Cade shot like ass. Brunson shot like ass. Dame Lillard going for a 3-peat. He shot like ass. But Tyler Hero with the Stranger Things get up got the W. So I mean, it's not like someone bet on Buddy Hield.
They really said he looked like 11 from Stranger Things, bro. I saw that. I lost it. I had to close the app, man. Twitter is ruthless.
And Buddy Hield.
No one is safe, bro.
Yeah,
no one is safe.
11.
They even want in the replies. They even edited the blood on the nose from for his picture.
Yeah, Dame Lillard lost to him.
I said, bro, these people don't got nothing better to do, bro.
Nothing, bro. And I'm one of them.
Yeah, I mean, you got to keep 3-point contest the way it is. It's been good. It's just off here.
Yeah, the three point is gonna be.
It was close with Hield and Hero though. It came down like to the money rack. I think Hield missed his like second to last shot to tie it up. So
yeah,
it was close. But Tyler Hero.
Something fresh.
I don't know what could they do.
That 1-on-1 is the only thing I see.
Right, but but if we get it,
they're gonna be scared.
It's gonna be so watered down.
They said he gonna have to listen. They gonna have to give up some tax-free money, a year of free tax of their money wherever city
they say. I think they said $1 million cash prize.
Yo, they need something.
They said $1 million.
Throw a car in there, like all of that.
But I'm just saying, like for example, a guy like Jason Tatum who gets nothing but disrespect from people all the time, right?
They're
like,
gonna.
What's he have to gain if he plays?
Remember in 2025 when you got beat by Peyton Pritchard?
Even if he wins, they'd be like, "Okay, you won the 1-on-1 tournament, okay." But then if he loses, be like, "See, you ain't even that good. You can't even win a 1-on-1 tournament."
They're Stephen A. and them. They're definitely using it against any player. Any player that loses.
They called out LeBron for the dunk contest this year for no reason.
Right.
I was like, yo, I saw that. They had a whole segment on First Take. I said, bro, he's 45.
Yeah, let's blame Bron for people not wanting to do dunk contest.
He's chasing, bro. All he want to do is put the ball in the hoop to extend the points record. That's all he want to do right now. I understand he said he want to win a chip.
Well, because what happened
that's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, Nigel,
his dear friend and my favorite player, Carmelo Anthony, opened the door for them to start talking. You see, Carmelo came out and said that their generation ruined All-Star Weekend, and I mean he wasn't wrong. So he's like, like our stars, like, nah, we ain't doing the dunk contest. We're like, we don't really feel like trying in the All-Star game, and he's 100% right. But like he opened the door for them to start being like, yeah, see, it's all LeBron's fault.
I feel like when we was growing up, the All-Star Weekend was actually exciting.
Was something. Lit.
Yeah,
lit.
Facts.
That's what
I was
today.
Right.
It's
like
the same aura. It don't.
Yes, and that's why I was so confused. Like when people always want to say, like, "Oh, Bron didn't do it." Like, okay, Bron didn't do it, but Dwight Howard was a superstar and he did it. So we had a superstar doing it. Nate Robinson wasn't a superstar, but he was a dunking superstar.
No, there was nothing like that.
Before then, we had Jason Richardson. Like we had plenty of good dunkers.
Everybody at home on a Saturday night. They got the flip phones on the side, camcorders, Pelly jackets.
I remember I used to love when the weekend would come. Me and Dante would be sitting in the living room with my mom, eating popcorn, watching the dunk contest. Oh my goodness!
Mm-hmm.
Now we
watching the battles on the Sunday night, East versus West.
Phil said now we got Andre Jackson.
Kobe and Carmelo versus Wade and Bron every year. Like what? Oh,
now we got Obi Toppin and Jericho Sims. No.
Right. Obi Toppin and Jericho Sims on Saturday versus Dalton Connect in the All-Star game on Sunday. No offense to Dalton Connect.
He was hooping actually.
That one year,
the Rising Stars game, he was hooping.
Right, the Rising Star game was Dion and Kyrie going at it.
No, Dion and Tim Hardaway Jr.
Tim Hardaway Jr. That's what it was. Yeah, that was crazy.
Brandon Knight and Kyrie.
Trading buckets.
Anything you could do, I could do better.
Brandon Knight took 2 L's that year. One from DeAndre Jordan, one from Kyrie. Lord. Bless his heart. Piston legend.
Sundays is something's got to change. And I mean, the last 2 years were bad for the All-Star game, but the year before was a good game. The first year when they did that target score at the end, like where they played all 3 quarters in the fourth.
Was it like 175? Was it like one something?
Yeah, it was like 170. That year it might have been like 172 to 170. But it was a good game. Like,
they ended up free throws, I think.
I think people just let 2 really bad years affect them, and they're like, "Oh, we got to do something." Like, unfortunately, there's going to be bad years. That's what happens. But we can't. Like, we changed the whole dynamic of the weekend, and it was even worse. For what?
Yeah, honestly,
and I think that could be a good format too. Like, you obviously have the 2 teams that go against each other. If you want to do a target score, you do. I feel like you do that, but a tournament for 40 minutes, and then have the championship game. And it's 11 to 1. I need to know the TV numbers.
I have it
11 to 1 happened, and how many people turn their TVs off.
So
because I know people. Yeah. I did with the quickness. 11-1. It sat there for
Lawrence,
10 minutes. I said,
I have the full 3-hour breakdown of the whole show, the whole All-Star Sunday. So the intro was 30 minutes. The pregame talk before the first game was 10 minutes. Kenny versus Chuck was about 12 minutes. The Mr. Beast Dame Lillard challenge was 5 minutes. The Shaq versus Rising Stars challenge was 16. Music performance by the Bay Area guys, 6 minutes. Instead of the NBA tribute, 9 minutes. Chuck versus Shaq, 14. Then the post game 6, and then the last segment is 22. And we had a total of 80 minutes of ads, which is all nasty work.
How much basketball?
42.
42 minutes in 3 hours, bro.
3 hours. You might as well make that 2-hour thing.
In a 3 to 10.
But that's the reality of the life, the world we live in now. Everything is powered by the.
It was a social media event, basically.
It's
but
insane.
Like,
it's insane.
Nothing has ever been that bad.
Do it between the games, not when the shit is 11-1 in the championship game. You leave for 30 minutes.
Yeah,
bro, it was awful.
Like what?
That was terrible.
But I feel like they definitely sat down and said, "Yeah, we're not doing that again."
They can't.
There's no way.
I would have rather watched.
So many people left.
I would have rather watched the final score be 300 to 150. That was bad. That wasn't basketball.
For me personally, I like the draft or USA versus International. I mean, there's tons of smoke from the Olympics. You might as well do it. USA versus International.
Okay, name me 12 international all-stars right now.
Let's see. We're gonna go with SGA.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That overseas propaganda gotta stop. It has to stop. I know we love Luka and them, but
by the time you get to 6, I can name you the 13th. The guy would be the snub on the U.S. team that should have made it over them.
Oh, absolutely, I agree. But you know how they want the smoke with international.
Listen, I'm not letting no propaganda happen. USA with this basketball
world champions.
Ours.
Yeah.
Don't let it listen. No matter what Stephen A. or Skip say, they be lying. They want to press that overseas shit. That's not true.
Baseball had the right idea when they made their All-Star game be worth home field advantage in the World Series.
Yep.
Like a lot of people didn't like that, but it made everybody try because at the midpoint way of the season, like you think like I can get there. I want home court.
Oh, also I think Stephen A. said we can't have he doesn't want the face of the league being an international player, which is bullshit. If the best player is the best player,
you gotta remember this is the same guy who said it can't be Shohei Ohtani because he don't speak English. So I don't think that guy is.
Okay, get that Venmo ready, cuz.
Yeah, but as long as Giannis isn't the GM, you should bring back the draft of the target score. Because
I loved the East versus West stuff though. Like that was cool.
But I feel like the West is more top heavy with talent than the East though.
But but it goes through phases.
Yeah,
true.
But you also got people that are getting better every year too.
I think like top 10 players are in the West.
You don't want to watch his boys in the East get taken down with ease every year.
I mean, to be honest, the top 10 players in the NBA are mostly West players. So I mean,
no, you're not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, plus my guy did get robbed for MVP of the All-Star game, All-Star bullshit. But you know,
scratch the hope. Give the guys a week off, rest and recovery, and have a strong second half of the season.
What I said too is I feel like it's valid. Like you giving them the rest.
Yeah.
You miss any games, $2.5 million per game you miss because we gave you a week off.
Yeah, I mean the only person that could do that is LeBron.
You've been skipped. You better burn all your games for the eligible awards in the first half because that second half we putting you to work. Your contract will be working.
Actually,
2.5 every game
with the All-Star MVP type of thing, it did go to Stephen Curry. He did shoot 7 for 17, so I mean that's great for a Kobe Bryant award. So, the right guy did win it. So, congrats to Steph. Kobe would be proud.
How'd y'all feel? That's a good transition. Wait, what'd you say?
Repeat that, Nigel.
In the Bay.
He said it was a less type team award. That's what Curry said to Tatum.
They do always try to give it to the guy with even the players try to let them show off.
For sure.
Pretty much.
Which it's understandable and it's the right thing to do.
Well deserved. But hey, hopefully the Clippers arena, which they get a debut next year for the All-Star game. So hopefully we'll see.
Oh shit, Kenny, they gotta chill.
Uh-oh.
4 seconds left, 3-point game.
Oh no.
No. So,
yeah,
I think they told me it was on 0.
unless it ended.
No, I don't think it did.
Unless they're playing, definitely playing the foul game right now.
Yeah.
So, Nigel, how many points Mark Williams and rebounds is he getting tonight versus Hayes and Len?
He about to go stupid.
10 points, 8 boards. Play it safe.
If you times that by 2, that's probably the real stat line. 20 points, 16 rebounds. Hey, him connect probably raise it tonight. They said winner gets both of them. I mean,
it's got to feel so bad. Like at least Dalton Connect, like both teams actually wanted you. Like the Lakers only gave him up because they had to, and obviously the Hornets wanted him. Like if you're Mark Williams, neither team wanted you, bro. Like the Hornets were ready to trade you, and the Lakers did all they could to fail your physical. Like this is bad.
and now, I mean, the bright side, the Lakers have Alex Len. I know Nigel loves Alex Len as a center for your team moving forward, so everyone wins here, including me. Very happy.
Yo, it's gonna be funny if the Lakers make it for the Celtics in the playoffs this year.
That'll be hilarious.
Oh, I will laugh my ass off every day.
Hey,
you've been talking shit all season.
All season, which he should. But oh man, there's got to be a little part of him that's like, God, don't let it happen.
Y'all need to get healthy for Cleveland. Take y'all out.
We whooped Cleveland twice this year already. What are we talking about?
It's regular season.
Hey,
it happened last year. Different. They got Hunter now.
Hey,
ain't no George Niang shooting random threes.
This is the same team that the Magic went to 7 with. I'm not worried. I am not worried at all.
Okay.
We saw Paolo and Franz getting work. If Franz didn't have the worst game 7 of all time, it would have been the Magic versus the Celtics, for being honest.
Yeah, he did play bad.
And
he was pressing.
But also, I mean, Paolo and Franz, that's not easy.
Now, listen, they got back. I don't know what happened. What doctor they see, and they dropping 30 a night. It's crazy over there in Orlando. I feel like they need a guard. They need a guard to come and help them out consistently, though. That's their issue right
which
now.
is what's crazy because they have 75 on the roster. They had
Suggs,
it's like
Anthony Black. Yep.
Anthony Black.
Cole Anthony had a good stretch before the All-Star break too.
Every year they're drafting in the lottery, like, maybe this one will work. Maybe this one will work. Like, damn, what are we doing?
And Suggs can't stay healthy, so they're probably. I thought they were going to try to go and get Fox, but I feel like
Suggs had a lot going on in his life because anyone that's got that kind of balding at that young age, he got a lot going on.
He got a lot of mind.
That is not a normal bald.
You better call LeBron or something.
Where did Markelle Fultz just sign?
Sacramento. Yeah, Sacramento.
Yeah, me and Lawrence played 2K against them before. Or me and somebody else. Someone did. Markelle Fultz dunked on me in 2K a while back ago. So he doesn't have time for 2K anymore. So that's nice. Good for Markelle.
Phil said, I've had enough.
I got my clip. Ooh, upload.
Go get a job.
Yep. Yeah, he was torching us, so I think God's not the game.
Kenny, these dudes, man.
Oh, what happened? They folded?
They folded right now. It's 59-62. 2 seconds left. They got the ball, I believe.
What do you need?
So what are you talking about folding? We just need them to win.
Are they winning?
Yeah, they're up by 3 right now. They just turned the ball over on the inbound.
That's okay. West Virginia got the ball back.
Nah, they just gave it up again.
Oh,
I'm looking at the app, bro. West Virginia's got the ball.
Oh, they do. Okay, nice. All right, bet. Because FanDuel is saying Cincinnati does, so it's weird.
Well, yeah, FanDuel also doesn't upgrade their apps after 20 minutes, so I don't know if I would trust FanDuel.
Yeah, FanDuel is broken.
He's like, how's this guy still at 1 rebound when he just got 5 in a row? Yeah.
What was I about to ask? Have y'all watched the Olympic documentary yet?
I have not, but I heard great things about Steph Curry from Kenny. So I'm okay with it.
It was great.
I got to.
Yeah, I definitely got to watch it.
Anybody who watches it and still thinks that America is not the superpower in basketball, you're out of your mind.
Oh yeah,
there's 6 episodes. Even like the other dudes from the other countries are even like, yo, you have a team where Kevin Durant is the 3rd option.
Yo,
out of RDC World.
Yeah, RDC. Remember they made that video. Like the coach, it was like one of the coaches. He was like, "All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna double LeBron, He's like, well, they got Steph on the stuff.
We got double.
Then we're gonna double them both. And then we gonna, you know what? Actually, new plan. We're gonna try to get them tired. Who on the bench? Anthony Edwards, AD,
and I'm laughing.
Jason Tatum because he's not playing. So.
They show
Jason Tatum.
They show the French team like preparing for the championship game when they're like, to guard KD, you got to push him around. He doesn't like that. When you get under his skin, we'll be all right. It's like, man, y'all just don't know. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
If you let Kevin Durant into the mid range, you might as well just get ready for the M-bomb, man.
All that chemistry is cool, but how are they going to guard Steph Curry?
That was so funny because how it happened is they must have just asked Kevin Durant about it, and he's like, yeah, chemistry is cool and all, but how you gonna fucking guard Steph Curry? And then he's like, I don't know who said it. It must have been the French or something, but like, leave our names out your mouth.
Wait, who was saying that?
Good Lord.
Kevin Durant, because they asked him in the document, because Evan Fournier is the one's like, we have great chemistry over here in Team France. And
he did the toot sweet thing.
Yeah, he said that they had great chemistry and that that's what makes them a good team, and that Team USA is only put together for 3 weeks, and that's a big weakness. I was like, okay.
It's not enough.
Was the Yabusele dunk in the documentary?
Was it in the dunk? They showed it about 7 times.
They showed it from every angle, down at ant size,
yes,
giant size. Like,
well, a van's gonna be right in front of Yabusele's door.
They showed Braun getting dunked down like 8 times. I said, "Oh, they did, bro." They said somebody quote tweeted. They said, "No way, Rich Wall was involved in this."
Oh yeah,
because that wouldn't have made it.
That would have been scrapped.
There was no Clutch Sports Group part of this.
Yep, that shit would have been scrapped, just like Jordan Crawford dunking on LeBron.
Man.
What I think is funny though.
What was your favorite moment from that Olympic run?
Jason Tatum getting the game. The 5 minutes he played.
It's over, Lawrence. Steph Curry's.
Yeah, I saw it.
Steph Curry's international night because that was just.
I think I feel like that's like the easiest one, but I don't know.
Even honestly, the Serbia game, they were down 17 points.
And they came back.
If only they had a guy who can guard those forwards that was scoring the whole game.
For me, it's when KD checked back in for the first time, and he went stupid. He went like 5 of 5 or 7. I can't.
Embiid was clutching that game.
You might as well say Ant early on too. Ant was kind of.
I think LeBron dropped triple double in one of those games as well.
That was special.
Yeah, no, he did.
Phil, I got to ask you though, but like Tatum, realistically, who were you going to play him over? Because he played the same position as Bron and KD.
Hey, defense. You're down 17. You need defense.
Okay,
but I understand it was their run.
Which one of those 2 were you taking out?
Yeah,
but it's not like they were playing bad.
I know. I get what you're saying though, but like,
I also did say it was their run.
He just won the chip though.
I just want to see Tatum.
He good enough to get some spent in some capacity.
He 100%
in some capacity because it's positionless now too. It's not like them 2 player.
He definitely could have played over Ant.
So then you're got a big, and you're gonna play against Jokic without a center, or you're gonna play against Wemby and Rudy Gobert without a center.
Shit. Move Tatum at point guard. He can pass.
Move Tatum.
Also, a 3-guard lineup versus Serbia and France. I guess those wings.
You gotta find Tatum, man.
Yeah, that's my thing. I think like for him to,
and I'm not
for him to get DMPs,
but not one of you have been able to tell me. I hear you, but I've asked you guys 10 times. Who are you going to put him in over? And now one you were able to give an answer.
Positionless. He can go on the court with KD in them.
So who are you taking out though? You can only have 5 in the court. So what
you can take Ant out. You can take Derek White out. Derek White,
Curry, Tatum, LeBron, Durant.
Yes, Derek White got like 7 minutes in that game. I'm being dead serious. Like, you can look up. It's not. So we're not. So
Curry, Tatum, LeBron, Durant, Embiid.
Okay, but they played Ant Edwards or Book, and both of them played. You're acting like who they played. They got nothing out of. Like that's what I'm confused about.
No, true.
Like,
no, honestly, I knew
that. But I feel like that's a
great championship. He's got to play.
That lets you know how great the team is too.
I knew from jump. Steve Kerr was the coach. We knew this was like LeBron, Curry, and Durant's final run. I knew he was not going to get any PT. I just wanted to see PT. I know. I agree 100%, Kenny.
He's gonna get it. He's definitely gonna get his opportunity.
If the guy didn't just win a championship, we wouldn't be talking about it, though. Is what I'm saying. Like that's all I'm saying.
True. I mean,
because if he was getting PT if he was getting PT and Ant Edwards in a play, there wouldn't be one person saying, "Why wasn't Ant playing? Why didn't Ant play?" It wouldn't be a question.
You should have played versus Dallas. because belt to ass. Both court.
You can only put 5 people on a court. It's tough.
I mean, like I said, I'm not mad at the result because either way, Tatum has another gold medal and USA won. So I'm not.
Shout out to D Book though. D Book said, "Listen, I'm trying to be on the court, Kurt. I'll play defense." He said, "I'm not even going to shoot. I'm trying to start, coach. I'm gonna play defense. I ain't gonna take no shots."
I mean, he's probably gonna play in LA too, Book. So,
but nah, he was on one. I would say D Book. Watching D Book go into like a different mode because obviously we see him with the Suns. Like to see him just straight up defend most of the games, like and not. He had to play different.
Yeah,
so,
that's
like,
what happens.
I think I watched the games for him a lot more because I'm like, damn, he's just locking up.
Yeah, because that's an actual roster like the Suns.
But low-key, the Olympics got to kind of piss you off because you watch them all go 100% and like play both sides of the ball and actually try, and then you watch them in the NBA and it's like, where is it? What happened?
These were they really came together. They said they disrespected.
I mean,
we got to show up.
Would you be happy and competitive if Yusuf Nurkic was your center? I wouldn't be personally, but
well, you got Richards. You got Richards now, though.
Katie, I understand.
You got Richards.
True.
So. Which I feel like the game. I was gonna say the few games I saw before the All-Star, he's playing well.
Dallas over there, all the 7-footers. They just signed Moses Brown, another 7-footer.
The Mavericks,
7-footers they need over there.
They want to make sure you guys get none.
They just trying to throw
none for you. No soup for you. No center for you.
Bro, I looked at my phone. I said Alex Len.
2 points and 2 rebounds average last year. So I mean,
not the reserve of the reserve on the Kings. Not that Alex Len.
Wait, Suns legend Alex Len? Oh,
He's only there to play 10 minutes.
Bro, Len only played in. Listen, Len only played in Sacramento if Trey Lyles was out.
They really only got him to absorb 10 minutes and pick up 3 fouls. That's what he's there for.
Yep.
That's crazy, man.
He did great against the Jazz.
Quick flow.
Yeah, you exactly. Jackson, you need a little break. All right. We got we can't just throw Vando out there. All right, yeah. We'll let
LeBron.
I don't know,
5
man.
minutes?
And I'm trying to watch Jackson's minutes too, because like I feel like he'd be a good opportunity to obviously rebounds and shit, but like JJ, like get off the court, you getting 21 minutes. Then they losing the rebound battle, and he wondering why.
Getting killed.
I mean, but they
be off the court so much.
Future. There's some tickets.
Well, I'm saying for right now, like he should be dominating the bigs minutes, but he doesn't.
Aren't you excited to play the Denver Nuggets again? I know I am to see that.
I'm not excited to play no true big. That's
Jackson and Hayes is about to get cooked.
Oh,
bro,
we can't guard no big in the West. I don't care if it's
you know how Jackson Hayes play. Jackson Hayes plays like he plays like a big in the park that never played big before. Always pressing triangle, miss jumping for rebounds.
Does he have aerial wizard?
That's how aerial wizard. Nick Brzez.
It's the Hall of Fame. I
got Hall of Fame. He throws the ball to the crowd.
I could do this.
Yeah, I mean, like, OKC is going to be fun to watch. Nuggets are going to fun to watch. St. Louis is going to get better. That's going to be fun to watch versus LA. It's going to be a fun time in the West.
But, I mean, in Hayes' defense, though, who's guarding Jokic? The Lakers couldn't guard him last year when they had AD.
Yeah. All he got.
Plus, AD did fight back. He scored like 25 back. So
just move your feet.
Right.
Move your feet and don't get in foul trouble.
But scoring 25 points ain't defense still, and like they'll still get that point output, but just from Luka now. So like that's not like.
I mean,
OKC and Cleveland are tied for the best record in the NBA right now, 44-10.
Rightfully so. Kenny's boys been hooping.
They won 81% of their games. Dang.
Oh, I think did they already get the Phil Jackson rule 40-20?
Look at their front courts.
I was like, I wish I had that. Damn.
Mobley and Allen, and then you got Chet. Chet didn't even get back yet. He's sitting there chilling. Hartenstein make a big difference.
Hartenstein and Chet versus Lakers.
He makes a difference.
They're gonna have a field day.
Can't wait.
It's gonna be the Wolverine picture.
Hartenstein get the ball. He throw the ball all the way down the court, bro. Like this shit.
Look, SGA gonna get down there somewhere.
Bro, he'll
get
throw
his
the
fouls.
ball. He'll throw the ball in the middle of a rebound too. And like it just J-Dub down there, and then it's a pass to like Dort for a 3 or something.
That's gonna be a fun playoff, right, Nigel? Are you excited for playoffs?
Even if we match up with somebody like Minnesota, you gotta deal with Nas Reed and Gobert.
You got Nas Reed shooting threes from the sponsor logo.
I can't wait. Good times.
Oh man,
we got Luka though. We got Luka for the next.
Yeah, but again, I'm gonna say it.
Listen. You know the chart. You know the chart. The Laker problems, and Nigel's going through the stages right now. He's like, yeah, big man, but we got Luka though.
Nigel, how would you feel if Luka left and joined Jokic in Denver after this year? I know you would be upset because there have been rumors of him joining Jokic.
That ain't gonna happen. It
does happen. You've been punching air.
I do want to see that eventually.
That would be.
I want to see it next year.
That would be insane.
I mean, fuck LA. Just join the Denver Nuggets.
But I gotta say though, how do their game style? They can't coexist.
They're both.
I mean, like they could, but
it's similar to what like how him and Braun.
Yes, but we know Braun's on his way out, so that's why it makes sense.
Yeah,
like because you're gonna take away what makes one of them great is having the ball in their hands and being a playmaker.
I mean, also you're gonna have two MVP type candidate players on the same team. I mean, it's not like we've seen that before and it worked out. You know,
it reminds me of Nat. It reminds me of Nash and Dirk.
Yeah.
Our ball movement is about to be insane. When you factor in Austin Reeves too, they're all great passers. Like,
is he the best third option in the league, Nigel? Do you believe that?
The problem is going to be rebounds. We're going to get killed.
Right. But that's okay. They just ain't gonna miss. You'll be all right.
You gotta make them shots.
Everybody.
Nigel, you believe Austin Reeves is the best third option in the league?
The best third option?
Yeah.
There's a lot of teams Austin Reeves
that's
probably
been a rumor.
Very option on. Truthfully.
I think he's up there. I don't think he's the best.
I think this is good for his progression though.
Oh, for sure.
This is perfect. Because then he can obviously play off the ball.
More accessories, more attributes.
Because he's best if he's off the ball. Like them trying to make him a point guard was. I mean, like Nigel said, like yes, he's good at being a playmaker.
Yeah, I was about to say he was trying to make it happen.
He's not a point guard.
Yep. I mean, he got the headband, he got the arm sleeve. He needs some tattoos. He's valid.
He been holding it down. Though, I can't lie. Rebounds, assists, he do it all, and he on the side playing D. You know what I mean? Austin is 1-on-1.
I told people.
Just imagine if you had him and Caruso
last year. They laughed at me.
And bro took the pay cut. He should have got more bread. Give me my money. I need. Listen, whatever Paul George got, I need that. Because I'm better than him.
Tobias Harris is better than him. Alex Len better than Paul George at this point.
Paul George, man.
Y'all think it's time?
With the way he plays, I mean, Shaq Celtics can finally retire. That meme. Thank you, Paul George Sixers. Shaq and the Celtics jerseys can retire now.
Yeah, it might be, bro.
The Sixers are. I think after this year, what you said, Paul George.
It might.
They trade both of them.
Yeah.
It might be. You know what I think happens with
he trying to pot. They said he got more.
More podcast clips.
More podcast clips than minutes played this year or something like that. I don't know.
They should
shots made, something crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I think it might have been field goals made.
Yeah,
it was. Yeah,
field goals made on the season.
Because I said that to John.
You know what? Like honestly, LeBron James is like the worst thing to happen to some of these dudes. Because like I can't retire before Bron does. Like yeah, but he's just not human. Like you just it doesn't like I don't care.
You have never been close to Bron ever.
Yeah, and plus,
if anything, it went downhill.
His production is staying the same and going up in some areas.
Like, right. Yeah. And it's like the longer you stay, you are killing your legacy. Like, let it go.
And plus, like, what, 40, 50 years?
Because listen, I'm not going to lie. I forgot about the Paul George going to Game 7 with Bron in Indiana. Right. I'm forgetting.
I almost forgot about the Paul George in Oklahoma City, and that wasn't that too long
MVP
ago.
Paul George.
When I think of Paul George, I think of Pandemic P hitting the side of the backboard in the bubble. That's what comes to my mind.
Or Dame on the ground.
That honestly, that was a bad shot. If you like at post conference, that was a terrible shot.
He's still talking about that.
No, he did.
It still was a bad shot. It just went in. Like just because a shot goes in doesn't make it a good shot. Like we're not gonna sit here and do that. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. No,
that's what I'm saying. Listen, that was like, yo, I'm about to be remembered one way or another.
No, but 50 years from now, podcasters are going to be the new Jordan played with plumbers and mailmen. Like Paul George, Patrick Beverly, JJ Redick, all podcasters.
Yeah, but Pat Bev wasn't good anyway. So
Jeff Teague,
don't count. Yeah. And not Jeff again. Like we're not like what are we doing here?
Teague was all right. Like that's what he was all right.
Yeah.
Stop it. Teague was lucky if he was considered average.
But
he was all right. He was all right.
He was all right.
Yeah, he was.
Do you remember the lineup being all stars?
He was all right. Like
he was lucky if he was considered average.
He was all right, bro. He wasn't like
him.
He was
Corver, Joe, Josh.
You said lucky to be a starter.
Lucky to be considered average.
Josh Wright era, it was just him over there in Atlanta. He held it down for some time. Then Schroeder came along.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Kenny's like
he was all right, bro. He was a product of what he was. That team was.
He was a product of
what he was. Actually, I agree with Kenny.
If he played in for Minnesota during that era, we wouldn't be saying, "Oh, we would forget who he is."
He did play for Minnesota down the road though. So.
Right, we only remember him because he played for the Hawks when the Hawks were really good.
The 5 All-Stars in one season, yeah. Kenny's like, if I'm not trading for him in my GM,
like if he was the point guard for the Bobcats in the era, we wouldn't be talking about, oh yeah, Jeff T was all right. No, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Yep. But listen, this is what had to happen. We talk. You
wouldn't use Trade Finder on
I'm
Jeff
talking
T,
about
Kenny?
what actually happened.
You wouldn't.
Right, but like I'm talent in a vacuum. Okay.
He's all right. I mean, it's a nice nostalgia act, you know.
Said I'm not letting you get away with that. It's not. You know why Kenny's saying that? Because we just talked about Paul George's trash ass. That's why. If we never brought him up, you would have given him credit. When we talk about Paul so ass. The next person they was gonna talk about.
Wait, time out, because we ain't gonna put Jeff Teague and Paul George in the same category. Like, see what I mean? This is crazy. What are we talking about? Like what? Like Paul George was actually a dog. Like
he was MVP candidate.
No, he's like Paul George. What are we saying?
It's crazy you doing Teague like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Teague was all right. I feel like that's accurate. I'm not saying he was good. I said he was all right.
He was lucky to be considered average.
I would rather. I mean, Spud Webb was better than him. Trae Young better than him. There's a lot of Atlanta point guards you probably get over.
I just feel like he was a product.
I feel like all right is a valid thing. Like amongst how people exaggerate people's games, I feel like he was all right.
He wouldn't have made it in the league that long if he wasn't, decent.
I've had a lot of dudes who've been around the league for a minute that don't belong.
How many years did
Frank Nicolina he keep collecting
Nick Collison? How many years did Nick Collison?
Alone, right?
They start naming people crazy.
How many years Dwight Powell been playing in the league?
He said Darren Collison.
Oh no, Nick Collison. Darren Collison was.
Oh, I would take Darren Collison over Teague.
I would too. Speed.
That's Nick see, there's no, like if Darren Collison was the point guard of the Hawks, I'd be like, oh yeah, he was great. Like, yeah, he was on a great team.
What team did he play on?
Collison was on the Pacers.
Yeah.
The Clippers a
little bit.
Yep.
What about Reggie Jackson? You taking him over? You would take Reggie?
Yeah, I would take Reggie Jackson over T.
Huh?
Yes, I would take Reggie Jackson over T.
Really?
Sebastian Telfair.
But I feel like they're like in the same boat. It's like 6 and 1, half dozen and another. Like that. That's the category I'd put him in. Is Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, that's fair.
I can give or take him. Like if he was on my team, all right, whatever. But if he was on my team, like I didn't know he was gone.
I was more of a Paul Millsap guy.
I didn't know he was gone. It's crazy.
Yeah.
He wasn't no Mike Conley.
Mike Conley was. Yeah, Mike was that dude.
Yep. I mean, he wasn't no Josh Selby, but
See, now you just
saying anything, bro.
NBA bag is deep. Random names.
Random names.
Shout out Tony Rowan Jr.
All right, but
I think Tony Rowan Jr.
Random names. Random names. What you got, Phil?
Oh, we're doing
random NBA pool.
Tony Rowan Jr.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Grizzlies. The
Tony Romo
Sixers.
Jr. He was a dog.
2K legend. Oh my.
In 2K, he was a dog.
Yes, thank you, Kenny. Nigel, you really?
In
2K
2K, he
legend,
was a
Tony
dog. In real life, he was out there.
Is someone gonna go next, or am I just gonna go off the dome here?
Yeah, I can take the floor. Who you got?
Oh, we're saying random names?
Yeah, random.
Alonzo G. That was my man in 2K.
Alonzo G.
Cleveland, 68, 69 overall.
Oh, shit.
Nigel, I know that. Oh, he went Lakers centers. You wish you had over Len? Robert Sacre.
Bro, not letting up, bro.
I had to get the segments out on here. Pero Antich, former Hawk center.
Damn.
A lot of 2K. Thank you.
Said a lot of 2K.
Yeah.
DJ
knows my
and
GM.
Banga.
DJ and Banga.
From Congo.
Yeah. I used to pick him up to be my 14th man in 2K all the time to fill out my roster. He will cost $0 and never get no smoke.
Larry Hughes.
Larry Hughes.
Cleveland.
That's funny. I was thinking of Mo Jackson. Mo Jackson.
Damn.
Mo.
Oh, Isaac Bonga.
Isaac Bonga, that's another good one.
6'8" point guard. Former Laker Wizard. I don't. He was on the Lakers for like a year maybe, but yeah.
Jeremy Lamb.
That was a 2K god.
Dog. He walk it. He remind me of what's the name? He remind me of Jordan Poole. He used to chuck from everywhere. He didn't give a single fuck in the NBA.
Kirk Heinrich.
Kirk Heinrich, another dog.
Bulls legend.
He don't get talked about, Kenny. He did more than T.
Oh.
Hello, talk about it.
Oh, yeah, that's a fact. He did. Yeah, Kirk was nice.
Him and Ben Gordon. Oh.
Kirk was nice. He was nice.
Johnny Flynn, that hip injury messed up his whole future. People forget Johnny Flynn got drafted before Steph Curry, and people weren't surprised by it.
Well, hey, Wesley Johnson
had a great rookie year.
Wesley Johnson as well. Another Syracuse alum.
Syracuse.
Hakim Warwick. Syracuse.
Rest in peace, Fab Miller.
Yeah. Hakim Warwick had a very long career. He does not get enough credit for that.
He was very good.
But was he in Hashim to beat though?
He was dog.
He had a much better career than Hashim.
Yes, he did. Yeah. Who else? Sheldon Williams, another random ass name. Former Celtic. I probably just named random ass Celtic.
Anthony Bennett.
Oh.
Did he ever play a game? He never played a game, right?
Maybe 3. I don't know.
Yeah, he did.
He played for the Cavs shortly.
Yeah. He didn't last long though.
Wasn't he part of the trade the next year?
They got to do a documentary.
I think he was.
Yeah.
I think he was part of the trade that got Kevin Love to Cleveland.
Yep.
That motherfucker never played in the league again.
Oh, speaking of Minnesota, Nikola Petrovic.
That's got to go down. That might be the worst draft ever because they drafted Anthony Bennett.
Yeah, that was crazy. They say maybe
was that the Oladipo draft?
But what's crazy was like they had Oladipo sitting right there, and we knew Oladipo was good. Even Nerlens Noel was in that draft. Michael Carter Williams.
Was Giannis in that draft?
He went to UNLV. Yeah, but I don't blame them for not drafting Giannis.
Yeah, because no one knew about Giannis.
So I'm not gonna hold that. But but Trey Burke was good in college. Victor Oladipo was good in college. Carter Williams was good in college.
Carter Williams.
They all played more games.
That's a great point.
Right. Carter Williams won Rookie of the Year. Carter Williams' problem was that he was too good, actually, because Philly was trying to tank, and they're like, "Nah, we can't have you out here doing well, young fella. Gotta ship you off to Milwaukee."
Who is that? Oh, foreign center, Nenad Kristic, former Celtic and Thunder player. Okay, connection.
I remember him from.
I remember that name.
That was a trade for Perkins.
Linus Kleza, who played for the Nuggets.
With
Carmelo Anthony.
Remember that name.
Ronaldo Bulkman with him as well. Who else was that? Eduardo Nahara, also another player from the Nuggets team.
I used to be tapped in with all the random Nuggets players from playing franchise mode.
Anthony Carter. backup point guard.
Shout out Earl Boykins.
Mm-hmm.
Earl Boykins.
Yep. Nene was on that team too. Who else? Who that we didn't name? Was J.R. Smith on that team? He was on the team for a while.
Yeah,
JR.
Yeah, he was with them.
I don't know if he was on there when Allen Iverson was there.
I believe he was.
Yeah,
that was a deep.
Yeah, because JR was with them until Carmelo went to the Knicks.
right.
Back.
Also, the guy who scored 80-something points with a teammate, Smush Parker.
Smush Parker.
He and some other players scored like 81 points together. So
shout out
to
game.
Kobe scored 81, Smush scored 0.
Shout out to OJ Mayo, man.
Ovington J. Anthony.
One of my favorite players ever.
Got banned from the league.
Yep. And then
whenever I made a 2K team, I'm getting D Wade, OJ Mayo, Rudy Gay.
Oh yeah, Rudy Gay.
Oh,
also, one of J. Cole's most hated players of all time, Shane Battier. For some reason, I don't know why. I don't know what Shane Battier did to him, but
shout out to Cole. He said he been working on the album.
Yeah, said stay in your lane, you're Shane Battier.
Shout out to Cole. He had a professional career in Africa.
Yep.
That's a fact.
I actually had that Patriots jersey.
They tried to do my man filthy. He was just trying to complete his side missions. Let him live, all right? My man was like, I just want to go off and play in Africa. Let me play.
Wasn't that the same time that the album came out as well? He was trying to promote it, I think.
Nah, J. Cole was not doing that for promo. He really thought he had a chance to play ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Hornets want to call you up? I mean, 10-day contract, what's up?
Cold world.
Yeah, Norris Cole.
Real cold world.
If we need that.
Norris Cole. I used to always have him start over Chalmers when I played with the Heat.
Chalmers
is actually battling YouTube hoopers right now. He torched every single one of them. Rightfully so.
I hope so.
They both always been ass to me.
They just that's two guards that was a product of who they were around.
100%.
Almost like Jeff Teague.
Jeff Teague
You set him up for that. You set him up for that.
He got
Joe Johnson, Paul Millsap, Al Horford. It's the same thing.
No, the fuck is not.
No, it ain't.
They both made it. No.
What happened? Wait, no, Braun wasn't that Braun.
But I'm saying
that team
though,
was
like,
2016.
But I'm saying
they didn't face that Heat team.
If you would have traded Chalmers and Teague, the Hawks wouldn't have looked any different.
It was Joe Johnson, Al Horford's team.
No, but Miami would have.
Oh, yeah. Was Chalmers ever an All-Star? I don't think so.
Oh man,
I think they did try to get him before.
But I do love how Teague like just shits on himself on the podcast. He's like, "Yeah, he was to bust my ass."
I love watching their show, bro. That they just like they're unfiltered and they not like sugarcoating shit.
Nah, they're real about everything.
Now, he definitely be telling some stories he's not supposed to be telling.
He said he came into practice right off the middle.
Boy, did y'all see the clips of Charleston White?
Oh
no!
Oh my goodness!
I tried
y'all gotta get there. Y'all gotta get there ASAP, bro. He went on there about to get them canceled. Oh man, wait, what was that?
I can only imagine. Also, shout out for
he went on Jeff T podcast.
Yep. Yeah, it was a paid episode. He started talking about Andrew Reese and Caitlin Clark. You already know the most extremes of those sides. He went to the extreme. He was bugging on Angel Reese, bro. And they all was just sitting there like, oh shit. But it's a Patreon. It's a paywall, so you can't really watch it unless you buy it.
Yeah.
But that's what the Patreons are for. Like anybody that you see got a Patreon on podcast, just know it's gonna be some crazy shit on there.
Mm.
Yeah. Probably Joe Budden. He probably has one, don't he?
He does.
You want to listen to the next Drake diss track? Paywall.
Joe Budden actually went crazy on what's the name.
I saw a snippet. I didn't hear the whole thing.
Yeah, Joe Budden. He honestly, like, I don't know if you heard him, but like this was like 2016, 2015 that he had dropped it. I think he dropped it for like 3 years straight. And he kind of laid the foundation for the shit.
Yeah. If only he tried harder versus.
Because he dissed Joe dissed Drake right after the Meek shit, I believe.
Yeah.
Did Drake take shots on him on this new album? Because I seen some talk that he might have said something.
I think
he called him a D sucker.
Yeah,
like word for word, bar for bar. He said his name.
Said
yes.
yeah.
He did
said
say
Melissa Ford.
He said Melissa Ford. Why you messing with that? You know.
Yeah. Okay. Melissa Ford, you a legend from the 6. I hate to see you with a D sucker. And there's only one person that he's talking to. No, they're not. They're not together.
But is he on the pod with Joe Budden?
Yeah, Melissa Ford.
Oh, okay, yeah, gotcha. I didn't know
Melissa Ford. Yeah. She used to be like a video vixen early 2000s. She's from Canada and shit.
Oh,
yeah.
Message Neil.
Yeah, but what is it? I think it's called Wake or Wake Up or something. And it's who's the dude from Toronto that got punched in the MLB?
Batista? Jose Batista.
Odor?
No. Odor punched Jose Batista.
Yeah, and his glasses popped up. That's the cover art for the button to Drake this.
They just got to set up a pay-per-view and get in the ring at this point.
Who?
Kenny, WrestleMania.
All of them.
Coming up.
They got to actually fight.
Yeah, just let them fight.
Yeah.
Televise that shit.
Celebrity death match.
At this point, that's all that can be. Like, because words ain't doing nothing at this point. Like, someone's got to die. It's that simple.
Yeah, I mean, you let Kendrick, Joe Budden, Drake.
There's only so many of us, Bucko.
Bro, it can't be worse than Tyson Jake Paul.
Oh.
It's only you can only at the end of the day you can only go so far.
Yo, do you know I had people? There were people I know that tried to tell me, and these are highly educated people, that Mike Tyson, it was fixed, and he let that happen. I said, my brother in Christ, we couldn't have been watching the same place because Mike was fighting for his leg to stand up.
Cardiac, you about to go to cardiac arrest,
he said, these people that are very smart individuals told me I watched Mike Tyson growing up, and he would never. Yeah, you watched him growing up, and he was 30. That was 30 years ago.
I just seen the highlights. I was like,
he also had the addiction with biting his glove every single 10 seconds, which did not help at all.
You know when they knew the match was over? When he gave that interview before the match in his assless chaps.
He's like, this kid is about to be ass, isn't it?
Like, they did him filthy.
Yeah, because they ain't have to show that. Like, what?
They did him filthy.
Nope. But yeah, it's just another way for Jake Paul to talk shit, apparently. And that's why he got finessed by Canelo.
Yeah, shit's crazy.
Shout out to Canelo to get the bag. I ain't really gonna fight this man, but
I'm choosing you as leverage. I'm getting more money from whoever was fighting Saudi Arabia. I think he locked in a 4-fight deal all overseas and get paid way more. So
them Saudis give away money.
Yep.
Ask the Live Tour golfers.
He's like, what do I have to gain by fighting you? I can fight actual boxers. But then Jake Paul in the whole run, he's ducking me, yada yada. He has nothing to gain from fighting you. What does that do for his legacy if he wins? Nothing. It benefits your legacy more than his.
Nigel, what you expecting out of the second half of the season in the NBA?
Sadness, pain, depression.
I don't know. I expect everybody to pick it the fuck up. I expect some higher level competition, some tighter games. All these games have been blowouts, shit been kind of crazy. So I expect tighter games, and it's gonna be wild in the West. I feel like because there's so much room for change. Like so many teams.
So I got the standings up right here. Yeah. You got Golden State with 28 wins at the 10 seed, and then going all the way up to the 4 seed is the Rockets at 34 wins.
Wow.
See, that's not much difference right there.
Yeah.
And plus, all the teams that made trades in the trade deadline, their guys weren't. All right, so we're gonna see actually these trades actually take place with the guys actually having reps with their actual teams. So a lot of people sat out during it. So we're gonna see a lot of changes in the rosters. So
they're all gonna get magically healthy now. Like Luka, I mean, I love Luka. I've loved Luka.
No minutes of restriction
but
tonight.
Ain't it kind of funky how he got traded? I mean, unless he was gonna really just be coming back with Dallas, but he got traded and was on the court.
Something happened.
3 days in LA.
Something happened, bro. Something
they
made
made it sound like he had a life-altering injury in Dallas, and he got to LA. and was like, "Nah, I'm good to hoop next week." Like, what?
No, something major definitely happened. You don't just trade him in the 12
Unless there was a conversation with the Nico guy, and he said F you. I'm not. But they were saying that he had his own like training staff, and he wasn't.
They wouldn't let them in the facilities or anything like that. Anytime he had a player that like DFS was one of his boys, they traded him away. The coaches that he liked, they didn't rehire.
Yeah, he got rid of everybody. Yeah.
They did as much as they could to make sure that Luka was uncomfortable in Dallas.
Yeah, they tried to run him out.
So looking back at it, we're like,
they did not want to pay that Supermax.
We'll see. Listen, we'll see how it works out for them.
Hopefully it doesn't, but that's just me.
It ain't gonna work out for Dallas. I mean, they have to win a championship this year or next year.
I'm just glad we both without bigs now.
Wait,
yeah, Gaffer's hurt.
I was gonna say on top of AD, who they traded for, got hurt. The dudes they had before got hurt, and PJ Washington got hurt.
Bro,
and like you said, Gafford and Lively are hurt.
AD in the first half went 26, 14, and 7. And then
said, watch someone do what I did my whole career.
Nigel, you're not gonna miss those. Oh, Anthony Davis have left the game messages on Twitter.
Bro, he didn't make a single shot in the second half, and then a groin injury and just fell and was out. And is out indefinitely for a month and a half.
It's one of my boys. They said, you know what, I'm not gonna miss. I'm not gonna miss every time Anthony Davis goes to the ground. I gotta hold my breath and say, how long is he out for?
It's a tough break.
Really?
Yeah.
But I mean, just going off of Nigel, like playoff push, playoff starts soon. MVP race as well. SGA, Jokic.
That's locked up.
Oh yeah,
they want to give to SGA so badly. They do not want another Jokic award.
Bro, it's not even that. It's just he's on a whole nother level, bro.
Got that locked up.
Yeah, he's on a whole nother level, bro. Dude is a walking microwave.
He should have got it last year.
I think they got that first seed locked up too. I don't think that's going nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're up 8 games right now.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I don't see Memphis catching them. Like if anything,
they clinch in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
and Memphis drops. They second. I think they're gonna drop to like 5th.
I think Houston drops.
Yep.
They're tied with the Nuggets right now at 36 wins.
I think the Nuggets get that second year in because Jamal Murray's back. He's healthy.
Truthfully, I don't know how they've been good this long, Memphis, this year. Like, I don't know how they have a winning record like that.
I'm with you. Like, you just look at them.
They be in those games, man, and they find a way.
That shit is crazy.
And Ja's been out for majority of them, I believe.
That's what I'm saying.
Jaren Jackson, Devin Bain.
I'm confused.
Edie's playing decent too. He's playing fairly decent.
Good for them.
Yeah. Plus, I want to see how the Houston Rockets go second half of the year. They have a nice defensive squad, but that offense, I could use some work. A lot of work.
Memphis,
Houston.
Oh.
Yeah, they're off. They need to figure out their offense.
They got turmoil like on their team too. I think some people are going to be shipped off after the season.
You said like inner squad drama.
Yeah, because Cam Whitmore doesn't shake hands with them. He leaves after every game.
He wants more minutes too. Yeah,
like he's just like F these dudes. He'll drop like 12 to 13, head to the third. Yeah. But
I mean, they got Jabari Smith coming back.
Yeah.
We need Wemby and the Spurs to pick it up and at least get to the play-in.
They have Fox now.
They're only
23 wins.
Yeah, they're only 3.5 games out of the 10th spot, but like that whole plan is good because it's Minnesota, Dallas, Sacramento, Golden State. Like, well, Sacramento didn't get better because they got rid of De'Aaron Fox.
They're gonna fall.
I think they're gonna drop a little Sacramento.
Yeah,
and
but
like,
then
besides the Boston,
like, there's the West. You have 12 teams that like could make the play-in, playoff, whatever, and it's not crazy.
Yeah.
Also, with Jimmy Butler, I know Draymond said his shit during the All-Star weekend. No one should be scared of Golden State with Jimmy Butler. I think they're still a playing team.
Oh yeah,
Jimmy Butler doesn't make him too much better.
He makes them better, but like he don't make them like from a 10 seed to a 4 seed.
Yeah, they're going to get knocked out first round. They just don't have enough as a whole
They
roster.
might not get out of the play-in still. If they are anywhere from 7 to 10, I'm still am not confident that they make the playoffs.
True, I agree. But hey, Draymond, hey, you said it. Steph got to cash your check, so we'll see what happens. You could. I know Steph was upset when he guaranteed a championship. I was like, damn.
Draymond was talking a lot of hot shit all weekend.
He's like, damn, I got to bail out Draymond again. Fuck. So I used all my magic during the Olympics. I don't have time to run that back to the playoffs. But hey, we'll see. Yeah, I mean that division is interesting, anyways. So I think the Suns don't make it deep either. It's pretty much just the Lakers and who's the other team in that division?
So who gets in and who gets left out? Let's see our predictions from now in the West.
Shit.
That's what I'm trying. Looking at it, like I mean,
let's see.
Like Sacramento, I think is the team that misses.
Yep.
But I'm going to give the odds to San Antonio over Phoenix still.
I mean, I hate Phoenix with all my heart, but I think
that's so crazy. Them dudes got Bradley, Bill, KD, and D Book. They got 26 wins.
Me and Kenny both said this at the beginning when KD got moved there.
It's crazy.
We said we're not going to.
They better play 40 minutes, right?
Right. No depth.
Yeah,
they got smoked by the Wolves.
But I mean, like, because when you look at, like, they didn't do anything at the deadline.
I just want to know when teams are going to learn. Like, we keep trying this continuous experiment and it never works, no matter what situation it is.
And
the Phantom Big Three.
Why do we keep trying this? This is a failed
experiment. Them days is over with.
The Big Three no bench worked. It worked for LeBron. Yeah, it was LeBron. Like, what are we doing? Yeah. Like, they think they can just recreate that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, every version so far with Kevin Durant, he's not LeBron, so it's not going to work. We know this.
It doesn't work for anybody other than like it's not.
It just don't work.
You need to have depth. Like you can't.
Maybe with one being San Antonio, me and Laura talked about this last week. Kevin Durant in San Antonio. The possibility he gets moved this summer. Head over with Wemby.
But again, it depends on what you're going to give up for him, though. Like, if you're going to strip your team and just have
if you're an NBA team, we like you.
Yeah. Plus that second apron's gonna be
didn't work. It didn't work. It worked in when he left OKC. He went to the Warriors. After that,
yeah. But you know what?
You gutted teams, and we ain't get no team got anything from you.
And when he went to Golden State, they didn't have to gut him because he was signed as a free agent. So everybody kept up. Like they had 12 Olympians on that team.
Yeah. The cap space and the second apron is gonna be a bitch for anyone to sign 3 superstars or try to get a more than competitive roster. So that's probably the reason there to prevent it. So
got to build your team.
Yep. Yeah, but I think Minnesota, Dallas, and the Warriors are probably locks for the play-in. It's just between Sacramento, Phoenix, or Spurs to get that last spot. I like the.
Oh, so you don't think Warriors gonna make it?
No, I think they'll make it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I have the Wolves, Mavericks, and Warriors to get those 3 spots, but it's gonna be for me between the Kings, Suns, and Spurs to get that last spot. And I hate to have to say this, but I'm going with the Suns because I think they have the better talents than the Spurs.
I just feel like they've had.
I want to be San Antonio personally.
Like they've done so I think it's gonna be San Antonio just because they tried to get better.
Yeah, because I think
Phoenix is just Phoenix. We're gonna turn on at some point.
Yeah, I think they make it. It's gonna be a one.
They got 30 more games. San Antonio, 30 more games.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a quick exit for Phoenix when they make it. Personally, I don't.
They got swept last year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shit don't work.
I thought Minnesota was.
Nah, they got did bad. It was. He was dug in on the court after threes. Like bro had the crazy VC for the celebrations.
You saw Nickeil Alexander Walker play out of his mind, and you never saw him play again.
Didn't he pull the belt out?
I think so.
Did he pull the belt out after like a 3 or something? I think he definitely did. He definitely did something crazy.
Yep. Yeah.
Then they went and 50-piece the Nuggets in the game too.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting.
And then they trade away Cat the very next offseason. Now they're in pain.
Yeah, I think that would be dope to see the Spurs in there. I think that would be good for just ratings in general. And then if they make the very last seed, that shit gonna be OKC against the Spurs.
Chet Wemby, there you go.
It's not enough.
True.
It's not enough.
SGA versus
you got Hartenstein over there not minding his business. 2v1. And he's physical too. He gonna be.
I mean, and
push him right out the paint.
Wemby is they're probably setting up as the face of the league, so it probably looks like he will be after LeBron and Curry get out.
Wemby special, man.
Yeah, I think it should be a group effort. But
he's good, man.
Also, people who are hating on, obviously, bring it back to my guy right here. They're saying, Jason Tatum can't be a potential or like multiple faces of the league. I'm not saying he should be the face, but people are saying he doesn't deserve to be one of the main guys in the league, which is absolutely crazy. But it's not like
There's never been multiple guys. We've always had one face, though, Phil.
I mean, like one of the top guys. I worded that wrong. More like the top guys. That's what I meant to say. But
it's gonna be Luka. Sorry, Phil.
I mean, he has more jersey sales than Luka.
Yeah, he's primed.
He's in LA. Jersey sales. I brought up stats for no reason. Never mind. Scratch my segment.
The Lakers. Jeannie already put the application in. She said that as soon as he got off the plane.
Well, Phil, because you're not like I've seen people say, we don't have to have a singular face. It could be a group of guys. That's not going to work. There is every sport like there is always a singular face of the league.
Mahomes, Brady.
Yes.
LeBron.
Baseball now it's Ohtani. Like Jeter was the face when he played. Like you might not. You don't even have to be the best player to be the face. Because like as much as I love Jeter, he was never the best player in baseball. But he was the face of baseball.
So when we're saying face of the league, what do y'all think that like?
When you think of the sport, that's who you think of. Like when you think NFL, you think Patrick Mahomes. You think NBA, you think LeBron James. Like that's like the person you associate with the sport. They don't have to be the best. It's just who you associate with.
Yep.
Right.
You think of soccer?
What are the names y'all got? Y'all said Luka,
Wemby.
I
think it's gonna be Wemby. Yeah,
okay.
Ant-Man
don't want it. Ant-Man don't want it.
That's what I was saying because like he's got the charisma. All he got to do is stop.
He
the
said
BBL Warriors and get that bad.
Are we talking about Zion or are we talking about Ant?
Ant, he did it again.
Oh, okay.
He too uncut.
Yeah,
like
he said a lot.
But also,
bro, everywhere
he don't want it. He said
everywhere this dude go, he got that Atlanta hat on and a sweatsuit.
Like Ant, Ant's gonna be the face for the people. The one that but Wemby is gonna be the face of the league. Like when
he's got the personality and shit too. So it's like
And when you think about Wemby,
the commercials are phenomenal, bro. He got the best commercials right now.
But think Wemby though. Like Wemby is what basketball's turning into. Like he's 7'4", has handle, can shoot. Like he is like when we think about basketball 10 years from now, they're all gonna look like him.
Facts.
Yeah,
demigods.
You need someone with a super alien skill set to be the face of the league. LeBron, Jordan, him.
Yeah, it's interesting to see.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm still.
They probably already got their eyes set.
I'm still going to choose Tatum over those guys anyway. So
they probably already got their eyes set on a few people.
Guy.
Braun probably already like it's gotta be this guy.
I got to run, fellas. I appreciate y'all having me on.
Hey, enjoy the Hornets game, sir.
Enjoy the Lake Show tonight.
Yeah, I'm about to tune in.
I'm putting Hornets money line just for you. Oh, damn it.
All right, let's wrap it up though. What y'all got for last words, man? Last words.
Thank you, West Virginia.
West Virginia.
That Super Bowl commercial was great.
Take me home.
Let's see. For me, well, check out the socials. I was gonna drop a why Jason Tatum should be the face of the league type of video, but I have to scrap that now.
No, I mean you.
No, I'm still good. I'm still regardless. Yeah, but it was more like why he.
Wait, time out. You're doing that on the IBTE page?
Yes.
No, that's a personal. Why Jason Tatum should be the face of the league? That is a personal opinion, Phil.
I brought up some interesting facts.
Hashtag Phil Talks.
Intern. Yep. The social media team approved it.
This dude said I was going to put that on the page for all of us.
Yeah, I was going to say backed up by boom boom boom.
Yo, this dude is hilarious.
No, I was gonna for the IBT. I was gonna do marquee matchups to watch for the second half of the season. That's going on the Ball Central page. The Jason Tatum thing.
Can I Venmo
What a guy.
Venmo, brother.
Yeah, but I mean, for the Jason Tatum case, since just last word, I'll say on that. He's top 3. He's been top 5 in jersey sales for the last 4 or 5 years. He's been one of the most talked about people on social media from NBA and non-NBA accounts, since people love or hate him. He has one of the best resumes a 26-year-old NBA player can have. I mean, the case is there, but people just don't like him just because, But Wemby definitely should be the face of the league. He has more marketability than Jason Tatum.
That's what it comes down to. When you talk about the face, it's
I think it's gotta be too. Like, it gotta see their faces. You gotta hear the personality, who they are. I think that's what makes, like, how Braun. You gotta think about Braun too. Like, those dudes have epic commercials where people are like, "Oh shit!" Like Braun, the 17 Brauns at the mansion. Like, you're gonna remember those things. Like, Ant's got those commercials early on already, where we're like, "Oh damn, this is dope."
I mean, I don't know if Ant should be the face of the league, just because
he's too
resume, too young.
He's too Atlanta, bro. He's too Atlanta. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah, Wemby's more PR ready.
Yeah.
Also, too, like, Wemby has been like groomed for this since he was 14.
Yeah, he's been in the spotlight ever since. Yeah,
we knew Ant was going to be good and everything.
Does he have a logo or shoes in works?
Wemby?
They've been they've been working on a signature shoe for him since before he came to the league. Obviously, nothing is coming to fruition yet, but they've been working on it.
Yeah, there's been some.
Because I saw something about like it was like it's supposed to be an alien.
Yeah,
yeah. But I didn't know how real it was, because you know how people do them concepts on Twitter.
Yeah, no, they've been working on a whole bunch of different things. But
but regardless, I'm sticking with my guy Tatum.
Shout out to JB too. JB sneaks is tough. I like his sneakers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My last words is, how you feel about SGA sneakers?
I actually
the mustards?
they weren't they're different. They're not bad. It's like, and I'm not saying they're like top tier, but like, I've definitely seen uglier stuff.
I think that's like, I think that's good, because like I like Josh sneakers. Them shits is Kobe's in a different variant. Like, I hate that like everybody does that same mold, because like when you see them, you're thinking, yo, them shits the new Kobe's. Like, those shoes have the what's up?
Hola.
But like
that. Because everybody loved hooping and Kobe's growing up, so they're all
Kobe's,
if they could, they all would wear Kobe's.
Right. Like shout out to LaMelo. Like LaMelo, the kids love LaMelo's because he has the crazy colorways.
And then with
but with no ankle
support. What'd you say? No ankle support. Oh, because he twisted his ankle.
LaMelo.
But yeah, like the kids, like I took my nephew to a camp a couple months ago.
They all got LaMelos,
and they all have LaMelos, because they're like, oh, the color on them. My nephew's
the neon, the bright.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it personally.
Yeah,
but I mean, something unique, new or newish. So I mean, just wear what you get.
The answer's different. Even Tatum's is unique too. I like the newer colorways that he just dropped. I love.
Same.
Definitely be like, that's a hoopish sneaker for sure.
The ones you got with the flowers on them, I was looking for them for my daughter for Christmas, but they were sold out her size.
What, Tatum?
Yeah.
I would have made a call. Should let me know.
I'll make that call. Phil gonna have to go to Boston.
I got to take the IBTE JET.
See, look at
apparently earlier.
Yo, the jet worked. You feel me? You feel me?
But Kenny, did you get an invite for the jet, Kenny? Since it was part of your bet.
See, I didn't
get an invite for the jet.
You feel me?
But see, he took me with, and we went to the locker
room. Oh,
we had
a road trip.
Chopping it up.
We need that birthday money for Costa Rica. You feel me? This right there. That's a little. All inclusive, right there.
My birthday. It would have been nice to go on the IBTE jet personally, but that would have been a nice birthday gift.
Yeah, we was just we had to chop it up with the kids and tell them like
we need a 12-0 run. One team listened, but the other team had the late stretch at the end of the game. They scared us.
But you see, because you know what had happened, Lawrence. I didn't even the line on that game was 3.5. So they were like, we gonna cover the money line for Lawrence.
Lawrence is betting money lines and spreads.
Yeah.
I bet.
Oh,
Yeah.
He tells.
thought we were
the exception is when Kenny puts the college basketball.
It's always an
That
exception.
I get at least a couple of these tickets, like I said earlier, like a couple.
But as soon as the March Madness
times a
happens,
season.
I don't tell.
Bro,
Yeah,
he
definitely.
sleeps
Yeah,
and breathes this shit. He knows all the matchups.
Listen,
the
like
fucking lineups and shit.
if you've looked at like all my bets from college basketball season, obviously I don't hit on every parlay, but I'm only off by like one game by like
Bro,
half a point or
one.
something.
Bro, should be
Bethune.
0.5 because somebody tripped somebody late in the game with a stupid foul shot.
Like I'm not saying
insane.
that, but like
But
I'm
you know
not
what you're
just
talking
throwing
about,
my
yeah.
money to the wind.
Yeah. You know your stuff and you do actual research. Yeah.
Gave bro a nice 10%.
Shit.
Make sure you add another 10 for lawyer fee.
The lawyer fee.
Oh wait, you don't need him anymore because you won't be part of NFL next year. So, yeah. Allegedly.
Oh man. Any last words? Y'all good?
Just for me, hey, check the socials out. Hey, NBA season. That was a nice debut episode for my NBA season. So I'm happy with my performance, my weekly performance for the week. So
Yes.
Gotta continue.
So you get an A for the week, sir.
Yeah. My off season was NFL, so I gotta show up for NBA season.
We back. Ready. We here. All right, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in every Wednesday, 8:30 Eastern time.
Also, shout out to Nigel for showing up too.
Yeah, shout out to Nigel, man.
And the Lakers are still ass, so
late show about to happen. We tuned in. We never got a parlay. We like it.
Parlay by 20.
By 20?
I thought you deleted the apps.
Listen, man. We're gonna talk. We up out of here, man. We appreciate y'all. Peace.